Hey everyone, it's your boy DJ. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You will be joining the newest and fastest growing communities on YouTube. And also, please hit that notification bell because you will be notified every time we drop a new episode. And also, like and share the content and follow us on our TikTok page, Full Effect Podcast.
Full Effect Podcast, the best in the game. Put your ones in the air, acknowledge me. And if you don't, get hit with the sweet chin music. We come through in the clutch, hitting game winners. I'm a king in the ring like I'm undefeated. Left hook, right hook, you down for the count. Pressure make diamonds, we never fold. Full Effect Podcast, you know what it is.
Hey everyone, it's your co-host DJ. It's my other co-host Steven. Welcome to another episode of the Full Effect Podcast. The Spurs stay alive. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, they won 115 to 111. Wemby in 39 minutes, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 11 for 18, and 2 for 4 from 3. 8 for 9 from free throw. Castle with a big first half. He had, I believe, 17 in the first half, finished with 23, 5 and 5. Fox was huge in the fourth quarter, 12 points from Champagny. Harper, his usual, 13 to 15 points, 13 off the bench. On the Knicks side, big body Bronson, he had 32, 5 and 5 on 11 for 25 shooting. And Anunoby also had a big first half with 15, finished with 28, 5 and 1. Josh Hart came alive with 16 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Cuz, why do you think the Spurs was able to pull this off to pull the series to 2-1?
I don't think anybody noticed, but if you notice the way the Spurs was playing defense, in particular, Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
They took Wemby off of Cat.
Yes, I did notice that a few times. Sure did.
They took Wemby off of Cat
Mm-hmm.
to try to pretty much to preserve Wemby. And for some odd reason, I'm shocked the Knicks didn't exploit that end of having Cat exploit the mismatches because he was having either Castle guard him, Vassell guard him. It was pretty much every time a little person guarding Cat. And for some odd reason, they didn't adjust to that to where they took advantage of that.
Yeah, I totally agree. And they didn't take advantage of giving it to him in the post, but then he wasn't aggressive on offense like he was the first two games. He
I
was a
think
bit
I
more.
think it's because he them having a little pressure on him. For some odd reason, if I'm 7 feet tall and I got a little pressure on me, bro, I'm being aggressive regardless.
Yeah.
That's just something that has to be done. To where now you're gonna have to put the big back on me to where now I'm gonna be aggressive on him as well. So I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
Right. And he just once again, that's what we was worried about game two. He was like, are you gonna have one of these type of games? Because he don't bring it every night. I just feel like he was too passive.
Mhm.
Little bit they didn't throw it to him in the post, but he also didn't go down in the post. Like that. I thought when the Spurs came out and went up 11, it was going up and down from 11 to 12 to 9 to 10, 11 to 10. It was like in that first quarter, it's like, okay. I thought I didn't think it was over, but I thought that the Spurs, this was going to be the Spurs night because Knicks came out 3 straight turnovers. I'm talking about from tip off. 3 straight turnovers, and they were dumb turnovers. and the Spurs came ready to play. They came to play. They were physical and they were knocking down shots. But then when the Knicks made their run, I said, "Ooh wee." I said they can possibly win this game. I said, here they go again because the Knicks went on an 8-0 run to cut the lead to 40-38. It was 8:12 left in the second quarter. And then the Knicks closed out the half on a 14-3 run to make it 64-57. I'm like, when I seen that, I said, I think the Spurs is done. Because even though Castle had a huge first half, OG had a great first half. Because
Yeah.
Castle had at half, OG had 17, 5 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from three. Castle was 18 points, 7 for 9 from the field. I'm like, okay, so the Knicks matched it, and they came back and they leading by 7 at half. I said, I thought this was over, but like you said, I think the Spurs would happen in the second half because they defense, like you said, they took Wemby more off of Cat. Spurs was playing more faster. And this is the key, y'all. To start the half, the Knicks didn't score their first bucket until I believe 8:23 in the third quarter. They went on a drought and the Spurs came out firing and they was smothering on defense. What do you think, besides them coming out aggressive on defense and starting out hot in the second half and the Knicks going cold, what was another reason or a few other reasons why you think the Spurs was able to pull this off?
Oh man. Bridges having that horrible ass game that he had. Like he played terrible.
Yes.
It was like he got in foul trouble and then
Oh
just
yeah. Yeah.
his rhythm just took him to where he didn't even want to attempt a shot. I think
Mm-hmm.
he may have had I think he attempted his second shot late in the third quarter
Yeah.
or maybe the fourth quarter.
He was
It's
only
like,
he only had five. He only had 2 points and 1 for 5 for shooting.
yeah, that's just I don't understand that.
I besides what I just explained was starting out the half, I think this was huge right here as well. This was huge. When the Spurs closed out, I think the last 4 minutes of the third, they were in a shooting. I mean, they were in a bonus. They were in the penalty shooting free throws. And 4 minutes into the fourth quarter, and the rest of the quarter, they were in the penalty again, shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter. That hurted the Knicks. So I think, man, they were living on a foul line the whole night. And when you're in that type of a game, when you're the team that's benefiting from it, you can be aggressive as hell. Be
Mhm.
aggressive as hell, man. Um, I think I think the Spurs bench came up huge too. Yeah, the Spurs bench came up huge too. Cause to me though, to be honest, I don't see not a chance in hell the Spurs win game four. I'm gonna tell you why. They had everything going for them. They had their best defensive night. They benched out, shined and outplayed the New York bench, and you win by 4. And you almost lost this game. They had cut it to 2 until who was that? Vassell went to the free throw line and made it 4. I think it was Vassell.
No, it was Castle.
Castle. I'm sorry, it was Castle. But DeAndre Fox, he only had 12 points, but he had some critical plays.
Yeah, he also had 8 assists.
That was huge.
He
That
also
was
had eight
huge.
assists, but I could I could see the Spurs still winning game four.
Okay.
Regardless because the way they played today was pretty much the best game that they played all series.
Yeah.
Especially they didn't have the dummy turnovers.
No,
I believe they only had 7 turnovers as a team.
the turnovers they had 8, and the Knicks had 13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
13.
there was no stupid turnovers this time around in this
Yeah,
game. They actually played with a lot of poise this time around. They was ready to play, and you saw that
yeah.
during the
Oh
whole
yeah,
entire game.
the whole entire game, the whole entire game. And then despite, I mean, they got help from Josh Hart this time. It's like you didn't get the Towns typical games, but then you got help from Hart. Mitchell Robinson was huge on the offensive rebounds, and they got double digits from Clarkson off the bench. That was a
Hmm.
only scorer off the bench. But hey, I get it. You feel they can win 4, but but the Knicks' best game, it didn't see nothing in me to where I'm like, oh, they can lose the next game. I mean, game 3. I mean, game 2 was close. Wemby did miss that shot, but for the most part, New York had control of that game
Hmm.
because the way how the Spurs played, it should have like, what's crazy about the Spurs? 3 times in this series they had a 10-point lead, and I know 10 points don't mean the game over, y'all.
Yeah.
But damn, they come back like that. It's like the half. They close out 14-3. And it's like if the Spurs can lock in the way they did this game while having a 10-point lead, which they did in this game, they just cannot sustain those double-digit leads for some reason. I don't know why. In game 4, they get a double-digit lead. They need to stay on their neck. They
Hmm.
have to because um I I also think too, man, to be honest with you, you gotta chalk this loss up. But the refs for both sides, little bit more towards the Knicks. They was calling some bullshit. You gotta let them play. You gotta let them play because the shit where they called that I forgot who they called a tech on.
They called it
Cause
on Hart. They called it on Hart.
but then when Wimby grabs Bronson head and smashed and threw him, he fell. I'm like, I don't care if you don't call it, but if you don't call one, call the other. Just call it. Just call it fair. It kind of messes up the game, but hey, it is what it is. Um,
I think they didn't call that one because Brunson didn't retaliate.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Like
yeah,
he really didn't retaliate. Now, what happened with Hart and his technical, that just happened to be uh Cornette coming to get the ball
yeah,
and then just boom, and then you kicking and pushing.
yeah, man. It's like it's just crazy to me because they still had a chance to win this game. When Bronson hit that 3 to cut it to 3,
Hmm.
I said, "Oh damn!" But the Spurs responded. Fox hit a shot. Castle hit a shot. Vassell hit a big 3. So they was responding because if you fold in any of those shots, it could be a different game because they still cut it to 2 before you had
Yeah,
to go up there and shoot a free throw. But shout out.
and also I know you noticed it. Guess who they played together down the stretch?
You talking about the Knicks or the Spurs?
No, the
Harper,
Spurs.
Harper and Fox. Harper and
Hmm.
Fox. They played them together. He hit some critical threes, man. Some critical threes.
And Harper just needed to hit one of those threes he was given, and the game was over.
Yeah.
Because every time Fox drove, he was open in the corner, and he just needed to knock down one of them. All he had to do was knock down one of them, and it wouldn't have been as it wouldn't have been as close,
No.
really.
Mm-mm. Yep. You're right. And then to me for the Knicks, even though Hart came up big, it was mainly in the first half because the threes he was making in the first half,
He
They
wasn't making
needed
them in the second
they
half.
needed the three threes he missed. I think he missed four in the second half. Wait, he was yeah, because he took no. I'm sorry. He made two in the first half, and then the two that he missed in the fourth quarter were huge. They were huge. It's like when they needed him, they couldn't get him. But I just feel even though the turnovers was pretty low, definitely for the Spurs, 8 Spurs, 13 Knicks. I feel like 7 of the Knicks turnovers were like bonehead
hmm
high school type turnover. They was like when Clark got that steal and he just threw it without looking. It's
Oh
like, dude, you got two guards, like you're like right here, and they like sagging back like right under the basket. You didn't even look where you threw it. It just
yeah.
went out, it just went out of bounds. It's like, but what I do like, cause Wimby was rolling to the basket more. Where was this shit at in game one and two? He had 3 lobs in this game. He had more points in the paint this game. So it take you to go down 0-2 to really attack the basket. This is what I'm saying. So if they win game four, we got a series. And it's going and then I feel that let me ask you this. Do you feel if the Spurs win game four, the pressure's all on the Knicks, all over it?
Yes. Yep. Yep. Because what it is, if you really look at it, right, it's like a flip flop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a flip flop because every team has one. Each team has one on the road.
Yep. He's seen one on the road.
So if the Spurs win Game Four, then it's like, all right, damn. Now, well, I actually no, actually no. It's no pressure on the Knicks because they still got a game back in New York.
Yeah.
So no, if the Spurs win this next game, it's no pressure on the Knicks
But
because it's more it technically is more pressure on the Spurs, even though they got the ball rolling and
right,
then
right.
they're going home with a little momentum.
Because you don't want to lose 3 games at home. You want to lose
Exactly.
three.
So it's like now it's like, all right, boom. So mainly because it's like, all right, now it done flip flop. The series is even.
Right.
Now the Spurs will have to win Game Five. It won't be pressure on the Knicks.
Exactly. See, because if see the thing about this is though, on the Knicks side, on the flip side, you can't let San Antonio go win three straight. Can't let them win 3, 4, 5. You let
Yeah.
that happen, boy, it's gonna be tight in that arena in game six. So
hmm
if I if I'm the Knicks, you didn't play a bad game, but it's a lot of stuff you had to tighten up. They shot. It's not only the dumb turnovers. They put up. They had so many stupid shots. It was like Shamit, even though he's a shooter, as soon as he come off the screen, he even said he just shooting it. It was like twice he shot off balance. Hart did too. The only person that played efficient and great on offense all night was OG. Even
hmm
Bronson took some stupid shots. Towns was like he was hesitant or he didn't take a shot. So Towns, I think he took man. Oh, Towns, bro. The Knicks were up one in the fourth, and he took a stupid three, and that's when Wimby went down and scored. Wimby went down and hit that three on the right on the right wing. It's like stupid shots can cost you, man. That's why you don't want to take too many dumb shots. And game four, man, I if you're the Spurs, do you want to duplicate exactly what you did, or you feel like it's a small adjustment they got to make?
Nah, they gotta duplicate the same thing that they did. They gotta come out and just punch them in the mouth, straight up,
Just
straight up. Just
just like
keep
they did
on,
tonight. Yep.
yeah, just like they did tonight. To play the same way offensively and defensively, and they'll win the game as long as the other side don't come out crazy
Yeah.
either. So
And the Spurs, like I said earlier, they came out second half. They played a little bit faster.
mhm,
When you play the Knicks, playing it slow is their pace, because they can see the Knicks can run. They can run the floor or they can play half court offense. It don't matter to
mhm,
them. But when you slow the game for them on defense, when you have a player like Wemby, that works out for you. But Wemby has to attack the basket more like he did tonight. He played more down low, and I actually like that. I don't want to say the post, but he attacked the rim more, and that's what he
mhm.
needs to do because the Spurs will have a high, super high chance of winning when he's attacking the basket.
Now you know what I have a problem with the Knicks, and I noticed this all game. There was times where Jalen Brunson
Hmm.
would literally hold the ball, not doing anything. I
Yeah,
don't know why they allow that. Like I get it, but they should have some like there's no movement.
no,
Absolutely no movement whatsoever when Jalen Brunson has the ball. And
hmm,
he just sits up at the key, dribbling, going through a screen, then he don't go, then he comes back, and then it's 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now I gotta hurry up and try to get a shot off. Like I don't understand why and that also is the part of the reason he's shooting bad in this series.
bro.
Because you're rushing to hurry up to shoot a damn
You
shot.
shoot the ball. And
Like,
I'm glad you brought that out because it was so many times of the game, especially in the fourth quarter when they went on a drought, and
mm-hmm.
and even a little bit after. Clock going down. Like it was times they didn't get into their offense till 8, 9 seconds into the shot clock. And then, like you said, they'll rush up a shot, and it's like that forces stupid shots, man. And it was a couple times they passed up on some shots too. Like OG,
Mm-hmm.
OG even did too, man. And it's like you it's 24 seconds on the shot clock, right? It's not like they was pressuring you full court. You can't wait till 8, 9 seconds to get into the offense because when option one don't work, now you really screwed because now you really got to scramble and hurry up and put up a shot and hope that it goes in. That's not how you run an offense.
Yeah.
But this is the most complete the Spurs have been all finals on both ends because you got production from Wemby, of course, Castle, Vassell. Bro, they whole starting five was in double figures. 32, 11 Vessel, 11, 32 Wemby, 11 from Vassell, 23. Getting 23 from Castle was huge because he normally in a 16, 18 range.
Mm-hmm.
Fox 12, Champagne 12. But now Spurs bench didn't, both benches didn't do nothing, but Harper had a bigger impact. His 13 was a bigger his 13 was a bigger impact than Clarkson's 10.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, they played him and Fox together. They played Fox and Harper together, and I really like that. Um, man, oh, this is gonna be a real. I hope the next game is just as physical as this. I just asked the ref let them both play. If you gonna call it, if you gonna call it ticky tack, call it ticky tack. If not, let them both play. My thing is, I'm not saying that it's too soft or physical, but let them both play.
Yeah.
You can't let one team do something and then call a tech on the other. Man, let them play, bro. It's the finals. I have no problem with what he did to Bronson. I have no problem, but call it both ways. That's all I'm saying. And um, so you think the Spurs gonna tie it up, huh?
Yes. We just needed a little hope, and we got that hope tonight.
I yeah, man. We both got to see because me, I feel like they played their best and they almost lost.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like the Knicks gonna win Game 4. If it's a huge if, they both got an if.
Yeah,
If
it's
Wemby
true.
can attack like he did tonight, I see them tying it up. But Towns, he got to do better. Because when Towns
Yeah.
is aggressive, that opens it up for everybody as well, not just Bronson. And another thing, cuz what I noticed the Spurs did, they did it a couple times, but for the majority of the game, especially the fourth, they guarded Bronson one-on-one. Why?
Oh man.
Because it doesn't leave people open.
Yep.
And they can shoot.
And they can also, and they got the guys that can actually guard him one on one.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. At this point, you can pick your poison and who you feel has been the best offender on Bronson out of Castle and Harper.
and Harper, yep.
I will flip a coin. It's really not that of a landslide to say who's better. They both, man, making it tough for him. They make him give up the ball. They make him give up the ball to readjust, get a screen. They make him come off the ball a little bit more. So, um, I man, I'm almost thinking, bro, they might got to start with that lineup because that lineup was working. But you don't want to start Harper though. You want some points off
No,
the bench,
no.
but I'm saying sometimes coaches like to mix it up. So,
Hmm.
but and this is also the game that I keep forgetting their coach name. What's their coach name? Spurs.
Mitch Johnson.
Mitch Johnson. He finally made mid-game adjustments.
Oh yeah.
He finally not only made mid-game adjustments, he outcoached Mike Brown just a little bit. And I just think if you a Spur or a Knick, you feel good going into Game 4. That's how great both teams played, but the difference of the game was the turnovers. It's only 5, but people don't understand having 5 more turnovers that can cost you a game.
Big time.
So yeah, you got the Spurs winning the next game. I see the Knicks going up 3-1. Ooh, but New York, if y'all lose this series, ooh, damn. It's gonna be hell to pay whether they lose or win. That city gonna get tore up anyway. It kind of remind
Uh,
me of the Raiders when it's gonna remind me of the Raiders when they lost to Baltimore in the AFC Championship. They tore
oof.
that man. They tore the town up. They tore it up, bro. They tore, they tore it up. So hey, man, Knick fans, I know y'all happy, but it wasn't over, man. You got to deal with that dude Vic, man. So yeah, cuz I know you got to go to work, man. I appreciate you joining in with me. We appreciate y'all joining us. As once again the Spurs win game 3, they stay alive. Put it to 2-1 with the score of 115-111. High scores for the Spurs is Victor Wembanyama 32, 8-6, and Castle 23-5-5. Game 3 will be Wednesday, I believe. Yes, Wednesday at
Mm-hmm.
5:30 p.m. Pacific time, 8:30 Eastern time. Y'all, once again, appreciate if y'all can subscribe to the page. You will be joining a new and up and coming podcast, a really great community. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time we will drop another episode. Like and share the content and follow us on TikTok page, Full Effect Podcast. The gang is out, y'all. Until next time, we out, y'all.
Full Effect Podcast, you know what it is.